What was the most challenging thing about bringing the script to life?
Probably the fact that I was playing multiple characters, and even throughout different songs, I had different personas that I had to sort of undertake. So, really digging in deep into lives that I'd never really experienced. So, being a housewife, my mom was kind of a housewife, but then she went back to work, and my aunt was a bit of a housewife, but she also went back to work. So, I just had to go deeper into these people that I hadn't really understood before. Cleaning women, I've always grown up with women that had secured jobs and didn't have to do like the lowest form of work. So, it really went into like watching movies and TV shows and talking to people who had these jobs that no one really wants, but you're still trying to provide for your family and for the next generation coming up. So I think the hardest part was just really trying to do the research for each character to bring them on stage properly.
Why did you get involved with this production?
Uh, Mainly just because of my love for theater. I know Miss Anita wanted some help in bringing people together, teaching them to sing, teaching them to act, just being a good backbone for something so stressful. Putting on a musical is never easy. And so I've been in multiple, and I know the stress can get overwhelming. So if you have someone who kind of understands the rundown, it really helps ease a lot of that anxiety that you have trying to put on a production. So I just love theater, grew up with it, so it kind of seems like the right thing to do.
If someone's gonna make a movie of your life, what celebrity would you play as you?
Ooh. Celebrity. I would hope that one day I would look enough like this person that she could play me, but I would love Zendaya to play me because I want to marry her. But if there's anyone else, maybe Amandla Steinberg, because we're both light skinned and we have curly hair, so hopefully someone like that.
What do you do when you're not in theater?
I do a lot when I'm not in theater. This is just an extracurricular for me, so a lot of times I play a lot of sports. So I play volleyball, ultimate frisbee, some lacrosse, getting into hockey. I work at the Sharks ice rink, so a lot of my time is spent learning about hockey and just being surrounded by that world. So hoping to pick that up, but a lot of it's just like church, sports, and hanging out with my friends.
What is the funniest thing that happened during this production?
Funniest thing that happened? Oh, I'm trying to think of something. Not sure. I think a lot of the times, like when actors are waiting for their cue behind the wings, we have a lot of weird, like fun stories and stuff that happen. So I think just every time we're waiting to go on stage for our cue, when we're hiding behind the curtain, we tend to get the giggles and we just make jokes, and it's hard to keep a straight face when you come out on stage.
What are you gonna miss the most after the show?
Honestly, getting to teach people, because I don't get to teach people like the vocal lessons, and I don't get to give acting tips all the time. So I think that being a teacher and making people feel comfortable on stage is something I love to do. I don't get to do it all the time because I'm not doing shows 24/7. So I think that will be one of the things that I miss the most, is being able to provide support for people that need it.
What's the most challenging thing that happened to you? What's the most challenging thing about bringing the script to life?
So Dolores is like a middle-aged woman, and listening to her songs and listening to other people sing her, they're very you can hear that they're old. So it's very hard for me to do that. I did a show where I had like a nasally kind of character, so I'm trying to go towards that direction. So I think that part, like making people believe that I'm older than I am.
Why do you want to? Why did you want to be involved with this production?
I was in a theater class last semester with Anita, and I just thought that Anita would make this production amazing, and just knowing most of the people in this cast, like they're really good. So I think that's why I knew that this would be like a good production.
If someone's going to make a movie of your life, what celebrity would play as you?
I don't really know celebrities.
You could just be like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
What do you do when you're not in theater?
Binge watch Netflix, and I go to high school. I'm in high school, so I just do homework, and that's it.
What is the funniest thing that happened to you during this production?
Not really anything. Not really anything, no.
What are you gonna miss the most after the show?
I really like my song, so I'm gonna miss singing my song because yeah, I think everyone really likes my song too, so I'm gonna miss that.
What is the most challenging thing about bringing the script to life?
Having to get up in front of a lot of people. I sometimes get nervous in front of an audience.
Why did you get involved with this production?
Well, Miss Reyes, she invited me, and I thought, what the heck, give it a try. And I mean, I've never been in a theater production before, so.
If someone's gonna make a movie of your life, what celebrity would play as you?
Who would I choose? Who to choose? That's confusing. Dang it, I can't come up with anyone. Maybe, I think, Eugenio Siller.
Next question. What do you do when you're not in theater?
I go online. I pretty much compose Instagram posts, anything about history or anything that.
Shout out your channel.
Huh?
Shout out your channel.
Shout out my channel. Oh yeah, my radio show Mexicanidad. It's you can listen to it. It's on 104.1 FM. Also on kjcclive.com. Don't forget the 3 W's before that and the dot, or you won't be able to listen. And yeah.
And then next, what's the funniest thing that happened during this production?
The funniest thing, let me think. Damn it. Let's see. It's in there. I just, what do they call it? Brain fart? Dang it. Oh, I remember when everybody laughed when I said the line, a guy with one ass can't ride 2 horses.
Okay, last question. What are you gonna miss the most after this show?
Probably the friends I've made in the production.
What is the most challenging thing about bringing the script to life?
Remembering my cues. That's probably the hardest thing, honestly, is knowing when I'm supposed to say my thing. Otherwise, it sounds awkward and like I'm acting.
Why did you get involved with this production?
For fun. I don't have another answer. It's just because it's fun. I thought it would be cool to have everyone watch me.
If someone was going to make a movie about your life, what celebrity would play as you?
I don't pay attention to celebrities. I don't care about them, and I wouldn't want anyone to represent me but myself.
What do you do when you're not in theater?
Mostly I draw, but lately I've just been sleeping because I'm always in theater. So when I'm not in theater, you know what I'm doing? I'm sleeping.
What is the funniest thing that happened to you during this production?
Huh. That's a good question. I don't know. There's been a lot of ridiculous stuff. Honestly, I can't think of any one thing in particular.
What are you gonna miss the most after this show?
All the people, because I'm not very good at keeping in touch with friends. And I'm like, well, I hope I can still be friends with these people after I leave.